Okay, good evening. Can you please introduce yourself to the jury by name?
Kentrevious Garard.
And I want to ask you a question about Gerard versus Garard. What is your preferred last name pronunciation?
Garard.
Gerard. And Mr. Gerard, how long have I represented you?
Since February 2023.
And when did you tell me that you preferred Gerard?
Over the weekend.
Okay. You're gonna have to lean into. You're very soft spoken. So you can actually move the microphone to your face, or you can hold it. There you go. Does that make you more comfortable?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and just make sure to keep your voice up. I'm not gonna pick on you, but I will remind you if your voice drops low. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that better? Mr. Gerard, how old are you currently?
27 years old.
And have you ever been convicted of a crime?
No, ma'am.
Where did you grow up?
Here in Jacksonville, and my whole dad's side stays in Folsom, Georgia.
Okay. And where were you living in 2022 prior to your arrest in 23?
With my mom.
With your mom. Was that in Jacksonville, Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that the 9210 7th Street address that you have heard everyone talk about?
Yes, ma'am.
Who else lived with you at the 7th Street address?
My two younger brothers.
Okay, and your mom?
Yes, ma'am. My mom. Yes, ma'am.
And is your mom here in the courtroom today?
Yes, ma'am.
And how old are your two little brothers?
21 and 11.
And were you working prior to your February 2023 arrest?
Yes, ma'am.
What company were you working for?
It was called TMS.
TMS, like Tom, Mike, Sam?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is that an abbreviation for something?
Transportation. I don't know what the MS stands for.
Okay. Did they actually send you an employment letter to engage you with their company? In other words, to like give you specific details about what kind of job you would be working?
Yes, ma'am. They had to for me to get hired.
Okay. And do you remember when they actually hired you?
Like early November. I would say the end of November, early December.
Of 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me, what exactly is TMS? What does it do?
Example, we go to like big events and help with transportations.
Okay. So what would be an example of a kind of big event that you would go to help with transportation?
I would say the All-Star game, and it would be different bus routes. Each person sit at like 8 different bus routes, count the people that get on the bus, what time the bus leave and come, what route they're going to, and that was it.
So basically it would be to like help provide transportation services for things like big sports games or concerts or things like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is that the kind of job that would require some sort of travel?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know that you didn't start working for TMS until maybe late November of 2022 or December of 2022. But had you worked previously in a job that would require similar sorts of travel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you remember what your first bit of travel was for TMS?
I was sent to Lake Placid, New York.
Okay. And when were you sent to Lake Placid, New York?
January 2023.
All right. And you were in Lake Placid, New York. Do you remember how long you were there?
Probably about 2 to 3 weeks.
And then did you have another travel assignment after Lake Placid, New York?
Yes, ma'am.
And where was that to?
Orlando, Florida.
Is that in Orange County, Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you come back to Jacksonville between when you left Lake Placid and when you were assigned to Orlando, Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you were arrested in February of 2023, were you down in Orlando, Florida for work?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you in Orange County, Florida, because you were trying to somehow avoid arrest in this case?
No, ma'am, absolutely not.
When you got down there, did your job put you up in a hotel?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember about how long you had been in Orange County before the marshals came to arrest you at work?
Probably about 2 to 3 days.
Okay. And were you actually on your job site when you were arrested?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
You saw your interview that was played earlier in this trial. Were you wearing your work clothes during that interview?
Yes, ma'am, it was a work vest, and I had on a hat because it was hot outside.
Okay.
So,
So that's not how you would normally dress, how you appear in that.
not with the hat, but with the work vest.
Okay. When you got arrested by the marshals, did you have like a backpack that contained your personal belongings?
Yes, ma'am.
And in that backpack, did you have more than one cell phone with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any other personal belongings in that backpack?
I had my food that was supposed to be my lunch for that day. My goddad's obituary was in it. Probably like stuff that I would carry around me, toothpaste, toothbrush, a belt, stuff like that.
Like your personal effects,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And you mentioned was it your goddad's obituary?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that was located in the backpack that was on you when you were arrested by the marshals?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any idea what happened to that backpack?
No, ma'am, I never got it back. It's not in my property down here either, so I don't know where it is.
Is that one of the first things that you asked me about when you and I very first met?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but still, you have not received the backpack, and as far as you know, it's not in your jail property at the Duval County Jail.
Yes, ma'am, I don't know where it is.
I want to talk to you a little bit about the phones that you had with you. You heard the detectives ask you about them during your interview. Let's start with, tell me how many phones you had in the backpack.
2.
Okay. And the 90, was one of them 90?
That was my phone. Like, that was the phone. That wasn't on me, but that was the phone that I used all the time.
Okay. And then in the backpack, you had 2 other phones.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood. Did any of the phones in the backpack itself have activated plans?
No, ma'am, not at all.
Okay. And was one of them like a straight talk phone or something like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever personally, prior to your arrest, gone down to somewhere like T-Mobile or Verizon and engaged in a cell phone plan that involved like contract, a credit pull, that kind of thing?
No, ma'am, I always been on my godmother's plan.
Until you went to the straight talk phone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why did you go ahead and get a straight talk?
Well, I knew that her plan was supposed to be ending soon. I honestly didn't know the exact date. I was never told a date. I just know I was supposed to get off her plan soon.
Okay, so did she communicate to you and basically everybody else in the family, I want all you people off of my plan?
Yes, ma'am.
And did she communicate that to you directly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so was the straight talk plan for purposes of making a plan when the T-Mobile was canceled?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And since it did not have an active service, how would you use it?
Okay, Wi-Fi.
And then what about the other phone that was in your bag? Tell me about it.
It was basically backup phones. Say for like if this phone was to break or I'm not using this phone, I just get on social media with that phone. It wasn't.
And you connect to it by Wi-Fi?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that because you were basically traveling for work and sort of living out of a hotel while you were traveling?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I want to talk to you about December of 2022. At some point in December of 2022, did you learn that the police may be looking for you or at least had some kind of interest in talking to you for some reason?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you remember when you learned of that information?
I remember the exact date. It was December 22nd. A search warrant was served in my mother's house, and I didn't know why.
Okay. And that was December the 22nd of 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And where were you at the time?
In Folsom, Georgia, at my dad's house.
And was the serving of the search warrant upsetting to you and your family?
Yes, ma'am. Very.
And tell me why. Who was there at the house when the police showed up?
My baby brother.
Overruled. You can answer.
My baby brother.
And how old was your baby brother at the time the police served a search warrant on the house?
Like 9.
And was he there by himself when the police rolled in full SWAT?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel approach.
Thank you, Your Honor. Is it on? Okay. I just wanted to make sure the court reporter could hear you. Mr. Garard, at the time that the search warrant was served by police on your mother's house, did you have any idea why they were serving a search warrant on your mother's house?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
And were you home at the time?
No, ma'am.
And on December 22nd of 2022, did you have any idea why the police wanted to talk to you?
No, ma'am.
But you did know at that time that they wanted to talk to you for something, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you know that because somebody left a card after the service of the search warrant on your house?
No, ma'am. I was never told that.
Okay. But you did learn that the police wanted to talk to you after the search.
Yes, ma'am.
And so talk to me a little bit about the state has discussed earlier in this trial, they've showed the jury a search on your extraction from your phone, which basically is something to the effect of, can the police track a SIM card or can the police track a phone if the SIM card is out? I'm not quoting directly, I'm just paraphrasing. And I believe that search was done on December the 25th of 2022. Did you do that search?
Yes, ma'am.
And why did you do that?
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I didn't do anything, so I'm not understanding why a search warrant was served to my mother's house.
And at that point in time, Mr. Garard, why did you not just go down to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and say, excuse me, guys, what exactly is it that you want to talk about?
Well, the way I was raised, you just don't voluntarily go talk to police. So, I mean, I guess that's why.
Did the search warrant service scare you?
Yes, ma'am.
And in hindsight, would you do anything differently about that?
Overruled.
You can answer the question, Mr. Garard.
Honestly, I don't know because I'm still scared of the police, so I don't think I would still just voluntarily go talk to them.
So just make sure you kind of have to project, like, you know, real loud when I'm at this podium, and I know that's not your norm, but you have to almost be louder than you normally are so the court reporter can hear you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and we want the jury to hear you too, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
At the end of December, around December 30th or so, did you search for an inmate's name on your cell phone?
Yes, ma'am, but I didn't know that was a crime to do that.
Okay, and who did you search for?
Marcel Johnson. I also had a younger cousin that was incarcerated too, who I searched up.
All right. At the time that you searched for Marcel's name over the jail search, did you have any idea what he had been charged with? Or?
No, ma'am, that was the whole reason to be looking it up.
And when you looked it up at the end of December of 2022, what did it show that he had been charged with?
I believe weed, marijuana.
So just a possession of marijuana charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Garard, at some point in time later, did you actually learn that Mr. Johnson had been charged with a homicide?
Yes, ma'am.
And when did you learn that information?
I was in Lake Placid, New York, working.
So would that have been in January of
Yeah.
2023?
Yes, ma'am.
And how did you actually, in January of 2023, read the police report that detailed his charges?
Yes, ma'am.
In that report, was there some kind of a discussion about a blue car?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's kind of back up in time a little bit to December. Do you remember when you traveled to Folkston, Georgia?
Early December sometime.
Do you remember how you got there?
Yes, ma'am. I had a cousin come get me.
Come pick you up?
Yes, ma'am.
And who did you stay with while you were in Folkston, Georgia?
My dad holds side of the family there, so I mean I'm welcome to one of their house. But I was with my dad, and I would go back to my auntie's house,
So
back and forth.
you went back and forth from your dad's house to your aunt's house?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that Aunt Tashima Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have cousins that are Tashima Jackson's children?
Yes, ma'am. 3 of them.
3 cousins?
Yes, ma'am.
And how long has this, your dad, is this your biological dad?
Yes, ma'am.
How long has he lived in Folkston, Georgia?
All his life.
All of your life?
Well, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so have you been traveling back and forth to see your dad and that family since you were basically born?
Yes, ma'am.
That would not be anything out of the ordinary for you?
No, ma'am, not at all.
Who else is in Folkston other than aunts, your dad? Do you have siblings in Folkston?
Yes, ma'am. 6 of them.
And these are your dad's children with another woman, not your mom?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have, in December of 2022, did you have a biological sister who played high school basketball?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is her name?
Marcel Garard.
And do you remember what grade she was in when she was playing basketball in December of 2022?
I believe she was a senior.
She was a senior that year.
Yes, ma'am.
Was she playing on the varsity team?
Yes, ma'am.
Has she played basketball for a long time?
I want to say since she could walk.
Since she could walk?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you been going to support her and watch her play basketball since
She could walk.
as long as you could remember?
Yes, ma'am.
She good at basketball?
Very.
And do you remember whether or not she had a game scheduled for December the 8th of 2022?
I was at that game.
Okay, Judge, may I approach the witness?
You may.
Okay, Mr. Gerard, I want you to take a look at that and tell me if you recognize it.
Yes, ma'am.
And what is that? Does it appear to be a basketball schedule?
Yes, ma'am. From 2022, 2023.
And what is the team referenced at the top of the schedule?
It just says Chalk County 2022, 2023 schedule.
Okay, do you recognize that to be your
See.
sister's basketball schedule?
Yes, ma'am. Varsity girls.
And she played varsity girls in December of 22.
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, I would move that into evidence as defense 3 at this time.
Any objection? All right, we'll receive it into evidence.
Now, Mr. Gerard, did she also have well, first of all, was this like tournament play?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did she also have a game December the 3rd?
Yes, ma'am.
And why did you not have plans to go to her game December the 3rd?
I was with my girlfriend. I had plans to spend time with her that weekend.
Okay, and we'll get back to that in a minute. With respect to the December 8th game, you attended that game?
Yes, ma'am.
Did any of your other family attend that game with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it like a lot of family or just a couple of people?
It's a lot of us, so I guess you can say it was a lot of people.
Now, did that sister of yours, did she go on to play college basketball?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you go to all of her home games other than that December 3rd game that she had in tournament play in December?
Yes, I did.
And what was the last game that you went to in December?
December 16th.
Did you go to any games on December the 22nd?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And is that the last time you saw her play?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you been able to, did she go on to play college basketball?
Yes, she did.
Have you been able to see her play any of her college basketball games?
No, ma'am.
Has she since graduated?
High school and college.
And you were not there for that?
No, ma'am.
Did you end up staying in Folkston through the holidays?
Yes, ma'am.
And where did you go from Folkston?
To work?
In Lake Placid, New York?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, may I approach the witness?
You may.
I'm just going to put that. Now, Mr. Garard, I want to talk to you about how you know some of the people that the jury has heard about, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to start with Marcel Johnson. Do you know Marcel Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you two go to high school together?
No, ma'am. I'm older than him.
You're older than he is?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know by how much?
Like 3 or 4 years.
Did you, quote, grow up together or grow up in the same neighborhood together?
No, ma'am. I met him in 2019.
Now, with respect to 2019 to December of 2022, at some point in time, do you start sort of growing apart from your friendship with Marcel Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
And when do you think that started?
I would say late 2021, something like that.
Late 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
And why do you think you sort of started growing apart?
And he his own man, I'm my own man. We just don't agree on a lot of stuff.
Did you say you don't agree on a lot of stuff?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I'm going to press you a little bit on that. Was Mr. Johnson doing things that you did not agree with?
Yes, ma'am.
Was he selling drugs, for instance?
He sold weed, yes, ma'am.
Were you doing that kind of thing?
No, ma'am.
What were you doing for money?
Working. I've been working since I was 16.
What other kinds of things was Mr. Johnson doing that you didn't agree with?
We didn't have all the same friends. Some of his friends wasn't my friends. Some of my friends wasn't his friends.
Okay. And then further in November of 2022, did something happen that caused your relationship to be just even a little more distant?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was that?
My birthday.
And to be clear, when I say a little more distant, like you didn't have a big blow up confrontation or anything.
No, man, it wasn't nothing like that. We just wasn't as close as we were.
Was your birthday in November of 2022?
Yes, ma'am. It's November 6th.
Yours is November the 6th?
Yes, ma'am.
And you said that, quote, your birthday caused you to grow a little more distant. What specifically about your birthday?
He ain't acknowledged it. He ain't.
He didn't acknowledge it?
No, ma'am.
Meaning like he didn't call you?
No, ma'am, nothing.
Didn't wish you a happy birthday?
Not that I remember.
And did he make any kind of effort to spend time with you or hang out with you on your birthday?
No, ma'am.
Did that upset you?
Yes, it did.
Now, you still saw him and did you still see him and hang out with him?
Yes, ma'am. We were still cordial.
Play video games with him sometimes?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he still come to your house?
Yes, ma'am.
Did Mr. Johnson so you mentioned your birthday early November. Do you know when Emmanuel Pringle's birthday is in November?
It's the same month as my, November 30th.
November 30th?
Yes, ma'am.
And on November the 30th, did Mr. Johnson give you a ride to Mr. Pringle's house on Mr. Pringle's birthday?
Yes, man. We went to go celebrate his birthday because he was on house arrest, so he couldn't leave the house.
Okay, so that's why you went to his house.
Yes, ma'am.
And how did Mr. Johnson give you a ride? In other words, what did he pick you up in?
Oh, his grandmother's car.
And is that a blue Kia?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, is Marcel Johnson a rapper? And when I say rapper, I mean someone who posts his music on platforms like YouTube, Triller, etc.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a rapper?
No, ma'am.
What do you do to financially support yourself?
Work.
Now, this jury has heard a lot about Marcel Johnson's disputes with Jalen Burroughs and Marquise Holloway. And they've heard a lot about Kobe Johnson's disputes with Jalen Burroughs and Marquise Holloway. Do you have anything to do with any of those prior incidents?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Were you involved in a single solitary one of them?
No, ma'am.
Were you in high school with Kobe Johnson when he first got into a fight with Marquise and Jalen?
No, I probably hadn't graduated by then.
And did you even know anything about it?
No, ma'am.
And with respect to the discussion of the barbershop shooting where Mr. Johnson was shot, were you injured? Did you have anything to do with that?
No, ma'am. I was not injured. I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Do you have any single reason to have a disagreement with Jalen Burroughs?
I honestly don't even know him. My first time seeing him is when he came up here last week to testify.
You had never seen him before that time?
No, ma'am, ever in my life.
And did you have any single solitary reason to have a disagreement with a Marquise Holloway?
No, ma'am, I don't know him either.
Never seen him before?
No, ma'am.
During your interview that was conducted by Detective Mittling and Detective Johnston, they show you several photographs and ask you if you know those people. Were some of those, do you know whether or not those photographs were even Jalen Burroughs or Marquise Holloway?
I don't know them, so I couldn't tell you. Again, my first time seeing Jalen was when he came up here to testify.
Did you have any idea what kind of vehicle they drove?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever follow them on social media?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever comment on their pages?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever post anything about them?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Garard, have you spoken to Marcel Johnson since you have been arrested?
No, ma'am.
Have you spoken to Kobe Johnson since you've been arrested?
No, ma'am.
Have you spoken to Emmanuel Pringle since you have been arrested?
No, ma'am.
Now, you were here when Kobe Johnson took the stand and said something about you spraying something up. Did you make that statement?
No, ma'am, I never said that.
Why do you think Kobe Johnson would claim that?
I honestly don't know. I guess to save his brother or himself. I don't know.
I want to talk to you specifically about the weekend of this discussion, the whole point of this trial. Okay, so let's discuss the weekend of December the 2nd of 2022. Do you remember that weekend?
Somewhat.
Did you have plans to spend that weekend with your then girlfriend, Amila? Can you pronounce her last name for me?
It's my ex-girlfriend, and it's Karen Yaga.
Okay, so she's not your girlfriend now?
No, ma'am.
Was that your plan, though, for that weekend, to spend the weekend with her?
Yes, ma'am.
And why was that? Why was that weekend the weekend that you were going to spend with her?
She will come any other weekend, but she came that weekend.
Okay. Where was she coming from? Was she in college at the time?
Yes, ma'am. She went to FAMU.
And do you know where FAMU is?
Tallahassee.
So it's out of town, couple-hour drive.
Yes, ma'am.
Was your mom actually out of town also that weekend?
Yes, ma'am.
And why was your mom out of town that weekend?
My baby brother's birthday is December 4th.
Would it?
So they was out of town. My bad. They was out of town for his birthday.
Okay. And I'm assuming since you live in a house with your mom and your brothers, that would be one reason why you would want your ex-girlfriend to come into town over that weekend.
Yes, ma'am.
Have the house to yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the jury how long you and Miss Karanyaga dated?
Like a year and a half, almost 2 years.
And in December of 2022, she was basically living in Tallahassee full-time?
Yes, ma'am.
And has she since graduated from FAMU?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know whether or not she moved out of state after her graduation?
I think so. We didn't really keep in contact like that, but I think she moved.
And at some point, did y'all break up?
Yes, ma'am.
And when did y'all break up?
Probably like 6 months of me being in jail.
After you got arrested?
Yes, ma'am.
On that weekend, so December the 2nd was a Friday and the 3rd was a Saturday. Do you remember when Miss Karanyaga got to your house?
It was late night. I don't know the exact time. I just know it was late, super late, because I fell asleep.
So when you say late night, do you mean like she left late Friday evening, early Saturday morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that would be sometime in the early morning hours of Saturday the 3rd?
Yes, ma'am.
And when she arrived, you just mentioned, were you awake or were you asleep?
Sleep.
How did she get you up? Like, what did she do?
She had to keep calling my phone.
She called you a couple of times?
Yes, ma'am. I want to say once or twice.
And what did you do right when she got there?
What did I do when she got there?
And what did the both of you do together right when she got to your house?
I had sex.
Oh. That's not exactly what I was getting at, but did you go to sleep? Did you go to sleep because of the late
Oh,
night?
yes, ma'am.
I should have asked my question more carefully. Okay, so did you go to sleep sometime after she got there
Yes, ma'am.
together? Let's specifically talk about Saturday the 3rd of 2022. Do you remember whether you got up early or whether you slept in some?
We went to sleep late, so we got up kind of late in the afternoon, I would say.
Do you remember if you spoke to Marcel or any of your other friends that day, like early in the day?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember anything about what time you spoke to them, etc.?
I don't remember a specific time.
Do you remember what you talked about?
I think we got a group FaceTime, so somebody called, I answered, and told them I was with my old lady, and hung up the phone.
Okay. At some point during the day on Saturday, does your ex-girlfriend tell you that she wants to get some seafood?
Yes, ma'am.
And where did you decide to go as a result?
To Juicy Crab on Blandon.
And how did you get to the Juicy Crab on Blanding?
She drove.
And did she have a car?
Yes, ma'am.
Was anybody else in the car with the two of you?
No, ma'am.
I mean, do you have any idea what time you got to Juicy Crab?
I'm not sure about the time.
Did you eat in the restaurant or did somebody go in to pick up the food?
I think she pre-ordered it, so when we got there, she just went in there and picked it up.
And Judge, may I approach the witness?
You may.
And Mr. Garard, does that appear to be a receipt from the Juicy Crab purchase on December the 3rd of 2022?
Yes, ma'am.
And if she went in, I'm assuming that's her transaction, but does it appear to be consistent with what you guys bought from Juicy Crowd
Yes, ma'am.
in terms of the location and
Yep.
the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it about 2:08 p.m. with respect to the food pickup?
Yes, ma'am. That's what it said on here. Yes, ma'am.
I think it's in military time. I think it says 14:08.
Mm.
Does that sound familiar?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, I would move that into evidence as defense 4.
Any objection from the state? All right, we'll receive it into evidence.
Thank you, Your Honor. First witness.
You may.
And Mr. Gerard, you just said that you did not go in and eat in the restaurant. Where did you go back home after you picked up the food?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any idea what time you got back to your house that afternoon?
No, ma'am.
And did you eat? Where did you eat?
Home? Like, where in the house?
Yes, sir.
At the dining room table?
And was that the same dining room table that I think we were talking about earlier that the state showed pictures of?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware that your ex-girlfriend actually posted you eating the juicy crab on social media?
I found out after. I didn't know she actually did that.
Okay, Judge, can I approach the witness?
You can.
Okay, take a look at that, Mr. Gerard. Who is in that picture?
Me?
And is that post from your ex-girlfriend, Miss Karen Yaga?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you tell me what time is the post?
4:25 p.m.
And does that appear to be consistent with when you would have been sitting at the dining room table with her eating juicy crab?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, at this time, I would move that into evidence as defense 5.
Any objection?
Can I approach the witness?
You may.
After you finish eating, what did Miss Karen Yaga decide to do?
Well, I think she had finals coming up, so she said she had to write a paper and do some other assignments
And where did she do that work?
at the dining room table.
I'm assuming you had to clean up all the juicy crab.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this wasn't just like a to-go box. This was like a big
Yes, ma'am.
food spread.
We laid newspaper all over the table so it wouldn't get on there, so we had to clean all of that up.
And so she would have started her work sometime after that post and sometime after you cleaned up.
Yes, ma'am.
When she was doing her work at the dining room table, did she have like AirPods in or something like that?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you do after she started doing her homework?
Called a friend,
And who did you call?
Marcel,
And why did you call Marcel?
to come smoke, play the game with me.
Okay. And to be clear, when you say smoke, you're not talking about cigarettes, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And when you say to play a game with you, what game were you, what do you mean when you say play a game? Like a video game?
Yes, ma'am.
And what kind of video games would you play regularly?
2K, Grand Theft Auto, Madden,
Okay.
Call of Duty.
And where was this game console located in your house?
In my room.
In your bedroom?
Yes, ma'am.
Not in the living room where the dining room table is?
No, ma'am.
What specific game console or platform is this? Is this like
PlayStation 5.
Say it again.
PlayStation 5.
PlayStation 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that something you would do rather frequently?
Very, yes, ma'am.
And when you play a video game like that, does it require you to be connected to like Wi-Fi or to be online?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any idea about what time Mr. Johnson came over?
No, ma'am.
Would it be unusual for him to come over and smoke marijuana at your house if your mom wasn't home?
No, ma'am, not at all.
But to be clear, when I say at your house, you were not allowed to smoke marijuana, and no friends were allowed to smoke marijuana inside the house.
No, ma'am.
Where would you have to do that?
Outside?
Did your mom have rules about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember anything about how long Mr. Johnson was there?
Probably like an hour.
And do you remember about what time he left?
No, ma'am.
Did he say anything to you about why he was leaving?
Said he had to go make a pop or go serve somebody.
And for those of us who don't know what make a pop or serve somebody means, what does that mean?
To sell them drugs, marijuana.
And this is something you have heard him say before.
Yes, ma'am.
And is this something that you've witnessed him do before?
Yes, ma'am. I buy it from him.
Say that part again?
Yes, ma'am. I buy it from him.
Oh, you buy marijuana from Mr. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you go with him when he left?
No, ma'am. I had no reason to.
And what did you do after he left?
Stay home, play the game.
Did he say whether or not he was coming back to your house?
No, ma'am.
At some point in time, did you notice Mr. Johnson's phone at your house?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you noticed his phone, did you pick it up, move it, do anything with it? What did you do with the phone?
Left it where it was.
Did you figure that he might be coming back since he left his phone behind?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he say that he was coming back when he initially left?
No, ma'am.
Do you know about how much time passed between when he left and when he came back?
Maybe like an hour and 30 minutes, something like that.
An hour or 30 minutes?
An hour and 30 minutes, something like that.
Okay. And when he came back, was he unusual in any way?
No, ma'am. He just had his shirt off, how he always have his shirt off, rapping.
He was rapping, is that
Yes,
what you
ma'am.
said? Okay. And when he came back, he had his shirt off?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that unusual?
No, ma'am. We do stuff like that all the time.
Just walk around without a shirt on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I want to talk to you about that. We've seen a picture earlier of an individual that didn't have a shirt on, but they were masked and were holding what appeared to be as a Stava-style rifle. Did you recognize the person in that picture?
Yes, ma'am.
And who is that?
That was Marcel.
And how did you recognize that person?
He got a tattoo on his stomach.
Tattoo on his stomach.
Yes, ma'am.
So when he came back in and he had his shirt off and was rapping, was it unusual for him to be rapping?
No, ma'am.
Was he rapping about anything in particular?
I don't remember specific lyrics.
Nothing stood out in your head?
No, ma'am.
I want to talk to you a little bit about rapping. You already said that you are not a rapper.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever appeared in any of his videos?
Many of them. Yes, ma'am.
And why did you do that?
That was my friend. I was just supporting his music.
Did you rap or say anything in the context of any of the videos?
No, ma'am.
When do you think the last video was that you appeared or in the background, just supporting your friend?
I'm not sure about a specific date.
Did you see the video that the state played to the jury that was dated November of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any idea when that video was actually produced or recorded?
Probably like a month before.
A month before, so like October of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
When Mr. Marcel Johnson got back to your house, did he seem like he was in a hurry to leave or anything else that was abnormal?
No, ma'am.
Now, at some point, a little while after Marcel Johnson got back, did his brother end up over at your house?
Yes, ma'am. I called him.
All right, and tell the jury why you called Kobe Johnson.
Well, me and Marcel planned on playing 2K. It's a two-player game. We had two controllers, but one of my controllers, a button that we use frequently, it didn't work. So I called Kobe to bring me another controller because he was at Manuel's house, and Manuel also has a PS5.
Emmanuel. Is that what you said, Mr.?
Yes, ma'am. So I called him to bring me another controller. That's why I called him to my house.
When you spoke to Kobe, did you know he was at Emmanuel's house?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you spoke to Kobe, did you have any idea that Emmanuel would be coming with him to your house?
No, ma'am, not at all.
And tell me why it upset you or surprised you to see Emmanuel Pringle show up at your house.
Because he's on house arrest.
And what does that mean? That means he has to stay at his house?
Yes, why would you show up to my house while you on house arrest?
And was he actually also on like an ankle monitor?
Yes, ma'am.
To your knowledge, is the ankle monitor like live stream GPS and that kind of thing?
Yes, ma'am.
And why was that upsetting to you? I understand he's on house arrest and on an ankle monitor. Was it that you were afraid that the police were going to show up to arrest him or something?
Well, not that. He's just coming to my house on house arrest.
And did you
And,
know?
sorry, and you showed up uninvited. I didn't invite you to my house.
Did you tell all of them to leave?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you, at any point after they left, leave also?
Yes, ma'am.
And why did you leave?
I wanted to buy some weed for myself.
Why didn't you just get weed from him when he was at your house?
Well, he had just sold it to somebody. The weed he had.
Do you know where Mr. Marcel Johnson was living or staying at the time?
Some apartments next to the Brooklyn Park.
And is that where you would typically kind of go to buy weed from him?
Yes, ma'am.
Brooklyn Park?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that the direction you headed when you left, kind of trailing after them after they left your house?
Yes, ma'am.
And what car did you leave the house in?
A Chevy Cruze.
Whose car was that?
A Miller's.
And did you catch up to them at any point in time?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you stop anywhere on the way to Brooklyn?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you stopped on the way to Brooklyn, did you ever get out of your car?
No, ma'am, I never got out of the car.
Do you have any idea about what time you got to Brooklyn?
I'm not sure.
And for those of us that don't know what Brooklyn is it like a park or a hangout spot? Tell me what it is.
I think the neighborhood is called Brooklyn, and the park is in that neighborhood, so just call it Brooklyn.
Is that very close to where Mr. Marcel Johnson was staying at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
When you got to Brooklyn, did you ever get out of the car?
No, ma'am, not at all.
What did you do when you got to Brooklyn?
Bought some weed for myself, rolled the blunt, hit it a couple times, let them have the blunt, and went back home to a Miller.
Was Brooklyn, is it in any way unusual for you to go to Brooklyn to smoke marijuana or to hang out?
No, ma'am.
Is Brooklyn a place that Mr. Marcel Johnson would sell drugs?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Garard, I want to talk to you a little bit about your interview with the detectives in this case. Were you expecting to be arrested?
No, ma'am, not at all.
Prior to your arrest in February of 23, had you had any discussions with your family or with your girlfriend about what would happen if you might be arrested while you were on the road?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did those conversations consist of?
To hire me an attorney.
Anything else?
Since I work on the road, I would tell them to make sure they get my stuff wherever I'm at.
And Mr. Garard, you heard Mr. Grau play a jail call of yours with Miss Karen Yaga just after you had been arrested. Did you ever tell Miss Karen Yaga to lie to the police for you?
No, ma'am.
Were you stressed and upset at the time of that call?
Yes, I was.
And did the police in Orange County have all of your personal belongings to include that backpack with your relative's obituary in it?
Yes, ma'am.
But Mr. Garard, let's be clear. Did you lie to the police in your interview that night?
Yes, I did.
Did you lie about recognizing that blue car?
Yes, I did.
Did you lie about ever having ridden in that car at any point in time?
Yes, ma'am.
When was the last time you think you were in that blue car prior to your arrest?
Emmanuel's birthday.
That would have been November of 2022.
Yes, ma'am. November 30th.
Why did you lie to the police about not recognizing that car?
Well, the way I was raised, I was taught not to talk to the police. Like, they basically a gang of their own. They supposed to serve and protect, but they don't. They do what they want to. So,
Were you also raised that you don't snitch on?
yes, ma'am.
Did you know that that blue car was Marcel Johnson's?
His grandmother's, yes, ma'am.
That's what I meant. Is that why you told the police that you had not recognized it?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had read the police report in January prior to your February arrest?
Yes, ma'am.
And finally, when the police asked you if you had ever left your mom's house, later in the evening on Saturday, December the 3rd, did you tell them the truth about that?
When they first told me, I honestly didn't remember that I actually left. I wasn't trying to lie to them about that. I honestly didn't remember until they showed me the phone records. And I told them that I left. I went to Brooklyn.
Did you tell them why you went to Brooklyn, that you went to buy drugs?
No, ma'am.
Is that something you would volunteer to the police?
No, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Garard, where were you on December the 3rd, 2022 at approximately 4 p.m. until sometime after 7 p.m. that evening?
Home.
And who was there with you?
Miller.
Other than leaving early in the afternoon to go get Juicy Crab, and then after 8 o'clock or around 8 o'clock to go buy marijuana from Brooklyn Park, did you ever leave at any point in time?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever leave in a blue Kia to go commit a homicide?
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Now, Mr. Garard, you know that that is what you sit here accused of, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How does that make you feel?
Well, first of all, my heart goes out to...
Sustained.
Judge, may I have one moment?
You may.
I don't have any further questions at this time, Mr. Gerard, but sit tight because Mr. Growl's going to have some questions for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Crowell?
Okay, Mr. Gerard. Let's start with TMS. You said you got hired at the end of November, early December. Is that correct?
Yes.
And your first job wasn't until January.
Yes.
Why did you not have any jobs in December?
Because I was waiting on the first job.
So they hired you and then waited a month to actually put you to work.
They don't give a deadline or a date to give me a job.
Yes or no? They hired you and then you didn't have a job until a month later.
Yes.
Now, when you were arrested with 3 phones, correct?
Yes.
Was one of those phones
No.
okay, so that phone was not one of the 3 phones you were arrested.
No.
Where's that phone?
It's broke.
How'd it break?
I dropped it in snow in Lake Placid.
You dropped it, I'm sorry, what?
In snow in Lake Placid.
So in New York, you dropped it in snow and it broke.
Yes.
And you got rid of it.
No, I broke it.
And what did you do after you broke it?
I bought another phone. It was
The old phone, did you keep it?
It's broke. Why would I keep it?
Yes or no, did you keep it?
No.
That phone is gone.
Yes.
You heard the detectives testify of the 3 phones that you had, one of them did not have a SIM card in it, is that correct?
Yes.
You were arrested after that December search of can the police follow or track a SIM card, is that correct?
Yes.
I know I don't want to beat a dead horse on that, but you got rid of the 660 phone because it broke, not because you needed to get off your aunt's plan, correct?
It was no specific date on when I was getting off.
Correct. But you didn't go and get a new phone because you needed to get off your aunt's plan. You got a new phone because the 660 phone broke.
Yes.
And you had 3 phones on you. So you had one phone that was just Wi-Fi,
Yes.
and then
2.
another phone was a backup phone,
Yes.
just to have in case you broke another one in the snow?
No.
Just to have as a backup for what?
In case I broke the phone that I was on.
In case you broke one of the 2 phones, you had the third one as a backup for one of the 2.
Yes.
On December 22nd, the detectives do a search warrant of your mother's house, correct?
Yes.
You didn't know why they conducted a search.
No, sir.
Had no reason.
No, sir.
But ultimately, whether it be a card, you were provided that the police wanted to speak with you.
Yes, sir.
And at no point between that time or the time you were arrested did you call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
No, sir.
You could have called and asked to speak with the detective through the phone, correct?
Yes.
And therefore, you wouldn't have to go in person and risk being arrested at that point. Correct?
Correct.
And you didn't do that.
No, I didn't.
They didn't tell you they had an arrest warrant for you, correct?
Correct.
And it was specifically you. They wanted to talk with you, correct?
Correct.
You stated it's the way you were raised. The way you were raised, you don't voluntarily talk to police, correct?
Correct.
Even when they're looking for you and they search your mother's house completely, correct?
Correct.
That search that you conducted, I think on December 25th, just after the factory reset on that phone, why did you try to delete that search?
I delete all my internet history.
December 31st, you saw the evidence, the December 31st history of looking up Marcel Johnson. You're arrested in February, and that's when they pull your phones. That one wasn't attempted to be deleted. You saw that evidence?
Yes, I did.
But you specifically tried to delete the search for the SIM card.
Yes.
One moment. Okay, so through this trial, you've learned that Emmanuel Pringle was interviewed also on December 22nd, the same day your mother's house was searched, correct?
Correct.
Did he get any information to you that the police were asking him questions about an incident involving Marcel?
How would he if he was in jail?
There's phones in jail, is there not?
He never called me from jail,
But he could have.
but he didn't.
But he could have. Yes or no?
Yes.
And is Emmanuel Pringle, would you consider him a brother?
Yes.
A very, very close friend.
Yes.
And your statement that you remember telling the detectives in the interview that after Ms. Kiranyega left, sometime that week is when you went up to Folkestone, Georgia?
Yes.
And you stated that you were there that weekend. You didn't go to the December 3rd basketball game because your girlfriend was coming in from FAMU and you wanted to spend time with her.
Yes.
But you ended up on Saturday hanging out with your friends and playing video games, correct?
Correct.
So your statement is that in late 2021, and I guess we get into 2022, you and Marcel Johnson, the person also on trial here, started growing apart.
Correct.
And that ultimately he had forgotten your birthday in November.
Correct.
After November, tell me how often you guys would communicate or hang out.
Every here and there.
Every here and there?
Yeah, we had a group chat. We called a group chat.
Was there any here and there after he forgot your birthday in November, but prior to December 3rd?
Yes.
So there were times you were still hanging out with
Yes.
him. There were times you were still communicating with
Yes, I said we wanted to go spend Emmanuel's birthday with him.
him. After December 3rd, did you ever talk or hang out with him until his arrest on December 15th?
No, I did not.
So you had no communications with him after this incident on December 3rd.
We probably talked once or twice.
Okay, so there were communications between him after December 3rd.
Yes.
And are you also friends with Kobe Johnson?
Yes.
We've seen through the records there's multiple calls to him from your phone.
Yes.
I know you were asked, have you spoken with... skip that. So your statement is here on direct that when you were in Brooklyn, you never uttered the words or something similar to, I sprayed that bitch up.
Correct.
Never uttered those words.
Correct.
And you believe that Mr. Johnson would be testifying to that, potentially to try and help save his brother?
Correct.
Now for the Juicy Crab, at 4:25 is the time of the social media post, correct?
Correct.
You don't know, in fact, you weren't aware that she had actually posted it.
Correct.
So you don't know what actual time she posted that photo.
It says the time on the Instagram post.
Sorry, let me go back that up. So you don't know how long after you guys were eating that she posted that photo.
It says the time on the Instagram
You
post.
posted it at 4:25. What time did you start eating?
I don't know.
So what time did you stop eating?
I don't know.
So you don't know how long after the Juicy Crab, after you've been done eating, or even during, that she actually posted that photo.
No.
You just know that she posted it at 4:25.
Yes.
With Miss Kiranyaga, was it a bad breakup?
No.
So nothing, no bad blood, no anger or anything?
No.
And she understands that this whole incident is very important with you.
Yes.
In fact, she even spoke with detectives on your behalf.
Yes, she did.
Okay, so on the day of the incident, your testimony is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you called Marcel Johnson.
Yes.
You reached out to Marcel Johnson on December 3rd.
He probably FaceTimed me earlier in the day.
And he came over to play video games.
Yes.
And your video games has required you to be online, correct?
It's not required.
Okay, but when you all were playing that day, did you play online?
Yes.
So your system was using the Wi-Fi router in your home.
Yes.
And is that a router that your mother bought for the house?
Yes.
So she owns it?
Yes.
In regards to your gaming system as well, is that something that you or your mother bought for you?
No, I bought that myself.
So you bought that gaming system.
Yes.
Did you register any accounts on that gaming system?
Yes.
And so,
Judge, I'm going to object and ask to approach.
Okay. Mr. Garard, you may proceed.
thank you, Your Honor. And Mr. Gerard, did you ever provide any of those, so it was a PS5, right?
Yes.
Did you ever provide the name of your PS5 account to the detective?
No, they never asked.
Fair. So your testimony is that Mr. Johnson comes over and he's there for about an hour,
Yes.
and you all are playing video games.
Yes.
And then he leaves to go serve someone, and then he comes back after an hour and a half.
Yes.
You would agree with me that you never told detectives this during your interview?
Yes.
You told detectives that Mr. Johnson came over, played video games, and then after that, when Kobe and Emmanuel showed up, and then you all told him he couldn't be here and left to go down to Brooklyn.
Correct.
You never told detectives that Mr. Johnson actually left and then came back.
Correct.
And you've been able to sit through this entire trial, right?
Correct.
And you've heard the witnesses and the evidence that have already come in prior to your testimony.
Correct.
Been able to go through the discovery and evidence of your case before your testimony.
Correct.
Your testimony today is that Mr. Johnson left and then came back.
Correct.
And you stated that Mr. Johnson left his phone at the house.
Correct.
And that's how you knew he was coming back, or possibly coming back.
I never said I knew he was coming back.
Did you presume that he might come back because he had left his phone at your house?
Yes.
When he left your house, did he say, I'll be back, or did he just say bye and leave?
He said, I got to go catch a play. I got to go make a pot.
But he didn't say, I'll be right back, I'll come back and we play video games, or did he just say nothing and just say, I got to go
He said I gotta go make a play. I gotta go catch a pop.
And your statement was that when he came back, you called Kobe Johnson?
Yes.
You called Kobe Johnson so he could bring a controller.
Yes.
Why did you need a controller again?
Because the game that we played, that's 2 players. One of the buttons on the controller doesn't work the way it's supposed to.
There's 2 controllers, one's broken, it's you and Marcel, you need a second controller.
Correct.
How'd you all play before that?
We was playing the best way we could.
So he was just playing with a kind of a crappy controller?
Correct.
And then you called Kobe to drive up to deliver a controller so the 2 of you could play?
Correct. And so all 3 of us could smoke.
And so you could hang out with Kobe Johnson?
Yes.
You didn't call Emmanuel Pringle to come over and hang out?
No.
And you stated in direct that in addition to being on house arrest, is that he showed up uninvited.
Correct.
Is that an actual issue when it comes to Mr. Pringle?
That's an issue to anybody that shows up to my house uninvited.
Okay, so if you're hanging out with Marcel Johnson and Kobe Johnson, and Emmanuel Pringle, who you consider a brother, comes over with them, that is an issue to you and he needs to leave.
Correct.
Your statement was that you went down into Brooklyn, bought some marijuana, hit a blunt a few times, and then left.
Correct.
What would that put you down there in Brooklyn for? 5, 10 minutes?
You can say that, yes, sir.
I want to confirm.
Yes.
Does that sound about?
Yes.
And your statement is that you told Miss Kiranyaga, when we referenced the jail call, what am I supposed to do about that? What I told you, you might have to tell them what I said. You were meaning get an attorney, get your stuff, and communicate with your family?
Correct.
Why didn't you say that on the jail call?
Jail calls are being recorded.
Correct. What's wrong with telling her, get me an attorney?
I didn't want to say that on the jail call.
What's wrong with telling her, hey, can you grab my stuff for me?
She already knew what I was talking about.
Why didn't you say, hey, can you just keep in touch with my family?
She already knew that.
Because that's what you had previously told her?
Yes.
You never told her, hey, tell them I was with you all night?
No, I did not.
So you didn't tell Ms. Kiranyaga to lie on your behalf?
No, I didn't.
But you lied to the police when you were arrested?
Yes, I did.
In fact, the lie that you started off was the same story that Ms. Kiranyaga told the police. The first story you told the police was that you were with your girlfriend the entire night, correct?
Correct.
And from sitting here through this trial, that's the same story Ms. Kiranyaga gave Detective Mitling, correct?
Correct.
What is 320?
It's a remembrance of Tory Manning that died on March 20th. I don't know the year.
That's fine. And who are some people that reference 320?
Emmanuel's younger brother, ZP, Marcel, and I guess Kobe.
Is ZP Isaiah Pringle,
Yes.
the brother of Emmanuel Pringle?
Yes.
And you recall the 3 videos we watched of you in the music videos, correct?
Correct.
And there were a number of other people that were in some of those videos?
Correct.
You know those people?
Not in one of those videos. I don't know many of them. I probably know about 2 people.
Okay, so and let me take other people out. So we saw Kobe Johnson was in one of them where it's just the 3 of you, right?
Correct.
And that one would also contain Marcel Johnson.
Correct.
Some of the other ones we see Marcel Johnson, correct?
Correct.
Yourself are in all 3 of them.
Correct.
And who else do you know other than those people?
Thomas.
Anybody else?
Probably a dude named Julian.
You know Julian and Thomas.
Yes.
Anyone else you know from that?
Off the top of my head, no, sir.
How often do you hang out with Julian and Thomas?
Not very often.
You know what the lyrics Mr. Johnson was rapping about in those videos?
Do I know the lyrics? Like, can I recite them to you?
No, not recite them, but at least at the time or shortly after the video, did you listen to it and listen to some of the lyrics of that video?
Yes, I did.
You ever asked Mr. Johnson to take any of those videos down because you were in them?
No, I didn't.
And you know a person, and I think we've already been at, so you don't know a Marquise Holloway.
No, sir.
You know that there was an allegation. Do you know of the name? Have you heard the name?
Of Marquise Holloway?
And let me back us up. Before this trial, before your arrest, did you know of the name Keese or Marquise Holloway?
No, sir.
So you had not heard anyone, Emmanuel Pringle, Isaiah Pringle, Marcel Johnson, Kobe Johnson, talk about a Marquise Holloway?
No, sir.
Did you hear them talk about a Jalen McIntyre or Jalen McIntyre Burroughs?
No, sir.
So of all the conversations you were having with them, these two names don't even get mentioned as far as you can remember.
No, sir.
So do you know about Kobe Johnson getting jumped in September of
Yes, sir.
2022?
Yes, sir.
But no mention in regards to who done it?
No, sir.
Any reference to 3 as being responsible at least?
I never knew what 3 was until I was interrogated.
And you recall in 2019 of the barbershop shooting?
Yes, sir.
And ZP, Isaiah Pringle, which is Emmanuel Pringle's brother, got shot in the head,
Yes, sir.
and he's blind now.
Yes, sir.
And was there ever any conversation of Jalen or Marquise mentioning as being responsible for that shooting?
No, sir.
You are brothers with Emmanuel Pringle, correct?
Yes.
He's a brother to you.
Yes.
His brother, his blood brother, gets shot in the head and is blind, correct?
Correct.
And he never tells you who he suspects did it.
No, sir.
You remember in your interview with detectives that you told them that you changed your phone number because the officers had gone in regards to doing a search warrant on your mother's home.
Correct.
That was the reason why you changed your number, correct?
It wasn't changed by then.
Okay, but you changed it because of the search warrant that the police did on your mother's house.
False. That's what I told them.
That's what you told the detectives.
Yes.
So is that true or is it not true?
It's not true.
Okay, so you lied to the detectives about why you changed your phone.
Yes.
Why?
I didn't want to volunteer why I changed my number to them.
What was the real reason?
I broke my phone in New York. And because the police ran to my mother's house and I didn't know why. I never got rid of the number. I got rid of the SIM card. That's why I searched what I searched.
Okay. So you still had the number.
I still had the phone.
Okay.
If you don't have the SIM card, you don't have the number. I still have the phone.
SIM card was in the phone. That was the original 660 number, correct?
Correct.
And then you broke that phone in New York.
Correct.
Take the SIM card out.
I took the SIM card out when my house was raided.
You just put the... You didn't go to... Okay, so you went to New York in January.
Correct.
Your house was raided in December 22nd.
Correct.
At that point, you take the SIM card out of the 660 number.
Correct.
But you still keep that phone with you.
Correct.
For what purpose?
Just to have it to hook up on Wi-Fi. I didn't have an active phone.
Okay, and you were in New York.
I was in New York in January.
Okay. What city were you in New York?
Lake Placid.
And where were you when you dropped the phone and broke it?
Working in the snow.
What were you doing working-wise? Were you in a bus? Were you outside the bus?
Sitting outside, it snows all day. I was at a Junior Olympics, so we were at a college, and I have to get out the car, count the people that's getting on the bus in the snow. It's snow everywhere. It's heavy snow, so I dropped my phone in the snow working.
What were you trying to do on the phone when you dropped it?
I was just moving too fast.
So did it fall out of your hands or did it fall out of your pocket?
It fell out of my jacket pocket.
Okay, so it was in your pocket. You had it on. It fell out and it broke.
Yes, sir.
And then you got a new phone and did you put the 660 SIM card in the new phone?
I didn't have that SIM card, so how would I put it in the new phone?
What did you do with the 660 SIM card?
I said when my house got raided, that's when I got rid of that SIM card.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were talking about taking it out. So you took it out and you threw it away.
Yes.
Okay. You get rid of anything else?
No, sir.
So you got rid of the SIM card on your phone. Did you delete anything from your Instagram?
No, sir.
Didn't?
No, sir.
The police raided your mother's house to an effect where you took a SIM card out of your phone, but you didn't go back and do anything to any other evidence.
That wasn't evidence.
Anything in regards to your social media.
No, sir.
Do you know a person by the name of Juwan Thomas?
No, sir.
Have you ever heard that name mentioned by Marcel Johnson?
No, sir.
Have you ever heard that name mentioned by Kobe Johnson?
No, sir.
Have you ever heard that name mentioned by Emmanuel Pringle or Isaiah Pringle?
No, sir.
Sorry, just one brief, bear with me. So, 660 phone you have,
Yes.
1222 raid happens.
Yes.
SIM card comes out and gets thrown away.
Yes.
January, you're in New York.
Yes.
The phone that used to have the 660 breaks and you throw that away.
Yes.
But ultimately, in your interview, you would agree with me that you lied to the police about being home all night with just your girlfriend.
Correct.
And you lied to the police when you told them Marcel was there for a bit, but you never left.
Correct.
You lied to the police about never seeing stop a firearm before.
Officer Thomas. Officer Thomas,
Yes.
should be some.
Yes, ma'am. I'm good. Can you ask the question again?
Sure, I'm actually going to start in the first one. So you lied to the police about being home all night with just your girlfriend, correct?
Correct.
You lied to the police when you told them after that Marcel was there, but you still never left.
Correct.
You lied to the police about never seeing this stop a firearm before.
Correct.
You lied to the police about not knowing Spaz's real name.
Correct.
You lied to the police about being in that blue car.
Correct.
You were afraid of being linked to the crime that Marcel was charged with.
Correct.
And now you're on trial for said crime.
Correct.
Your testimony here today is everything that you're saying now is the truth to us.
Correct.
I have nothing further.
All right, any redirect?
Just briefly, Judge. A couple of follow-up questions, Mr. Gerard. The raid on your mother's house, December 22nd, 2022, was that unexpected for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Did it scare you?
Yes, ma'am. It terrified me.
Have you ever been interviewed by the police before?
No, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Grout asked you, well, your girlfriend was in town, but you were playing video games and hanging out with your friends while she was there. What was she doing while your friends were over for playing video games?
Writing the paper and doing her other assignments.
If she did not have finals week and a paper to do, would you have been spending all of your time with her?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Growl talked to you about the post. May I approach the clerk to grab a piece of evidence?
Yes, you may.
For the record, this has been put into evidence as Defendants 5. I'm going to leave that right there for you to take a look at, and actually I'm going to get Defendants 4 as well. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's just start here. There have been a lot of discussions about specific times, how long things took. Mr. Gerard, do you remember exact times from 2.5 years ago?
No, ma'am.
So any times that you have given in terms of either time or passage of time, are those estimates on your part?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you doing the best you can to recreate a day and time 2.5 years later?
Yes, ma'am.
But specifically with respect to the Juicy Crab purchase, the timestamp on there is 1408 which is 2:08 p.m., do you know whether or not that's when the order was placed and paid for, or whether or not it was when it was picked up? And if you don't know, that's okay. I'm just asking.
I honestly don't know.
And after you picked it up, did you go anywhere other than back to your house?
No, ma'am.
And Mr. Grau has asked a bunch of questions about, well, how do you know whether or not that is exactly the time you were consuming what you purchased? Is the timestamp on her social media post consistent with when you would have gotten back to the house to eat your food?
Yes, ma'am.
If I were to ask you to give me an absolute exact time of how long it took to consume the food or how long it took to clean up afterwards, would you even be able to do that?
No, ma'am.
Mr. Grau has asked a bunch of times about your social media records. Have you seen the 26,000-page social media document that constitutes your records, which was provided in discovery in this case?
Have I seen it?
Yeah, have you seen it?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did you delete any posts out of your social media?
No, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Grau asked you a couple of questions about the Wi-Fi router and the gaming system. Did the detectives ask you for any of that information during your interview?
No, ma'am.
Is it your desire, well, let's back up. Was it your desire in February of 2023 to be labeled a snitch?
No, ma'am.
Is that why, in part, that you lied to the police during your interview?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it your desire now to be labeled a snitch?
No, ma'am.
And just a minute ago, Mr. Grau was asking you about 3. Did you have any idea what 3 was until the time of your interview?
No, ma'am. I didn't know what that was.
And Mr. Garard, where were you December the 3rd, 2022, from 4 until you left to go buy marijuana from Marcel?
At my house with a Miller.
Any further questions?
All right.